Asked and answered. Tonight we're helping Arizona families cut through all the confusion when it comes to returning to the classroom.
Yes, several districts kicking off some form of in-person learning tomorrow. And we know many questions remain. Our Danielle Lerner has the answers for us tonight.
There are so many emotions surrounding back to school right now. There's excitement, concern, and at times confusion. So I sat down with Maricopa County Superintendent Steve Watson to get the most common questions about schools reopening answered.
When is my district opening for in-person?
It may be different depending on which school district you're in. That decision really comes down to a decision being made by the superintendent and the local school board. We have different zip codes with different level of COVID-19 outbreaks, different communities with maybe a different tolerance for being able to go back to in-person learning.
What happens if a student or staff member tests positive for COVID-19?
It depends, and I know that's not a real great answer sometimes. There's lots of factors. Maricopa County Department of Public Health will go in there. They will research and investigate the situation, do some contact tracing. Schools are really trying to isolate groups of students, create these bubbles. And if there's no movement in between bubbles, maybe just that small group of kids is asked to stay home while we're contact tracing and trying to figure out the best next steps.
Several of the bigger districts said parents are asking, what are the school's safety plans?
The first place you should go is your local school district's website. They are going to have kind of the most locally relevant information about what that health and safety plan looks like for reopening.
How would you describe kind of the overall mood of educators right now?
We've got about 40,000 educators, teachers in Maricopa County who are just completely different among the spectrum. We have some who are really nervous to go back because their loved one have health issues. We have some who are really eager to go back in a socially distanced, as safe way as we could make it. And we have some teachers who are ready to go back tomorrow with no change in what instruction looks like.
What can parents expect next, and how will it be communicated?
Pay attention to those local school board meetings. I think that's a really terrific source of information. That's where these decisions are being made.
For the latest updates on your district and other education-related stories, make sure you head to abc15.com/schools. I'm Danielle Lerner, ABC 15, Arizona.